What's up and welcome to the Way Out Gaming. In this video we're going to be talking about Detroit Become Human. It is came under fire for reasons that you might find good or whatever. I don't exactly find them any good, especially because nobody is really talking about these types of things or whatever, and the game is made for as a what would you do game. How would you take care of this situation if you would even step into this situation? That's the type of game that this is. So I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, it says here abusers will get off on stuff like stuff like this. Sony is under fire for a repulsive game, Detroit Become Human, which shows a girl 10 beaten to death by her father, among a host of child abuse and domestic violence acts players watch. Now, to me or whatever, they're basically putting in the most wide range of arguments basically to say, because I watched that trailer and they never showed the girl getting beat. They show him walk up the stairs, and you won't know because everything is from the android's perspective. So I don't really think that you will see him actually beating her to death. And the same thing was in the same type of thing was in Wolfenstein, the last Wolfenstein that just came out. I didn't buy it, but I did watch a gameplay on it on YouTube. The same type of thing was in there. As far as when he was locked in the closet or whatever, when his dad came home or whatever, and saying his dad was smacking his mama around or whatever, trying to get to him or whatever. It was the same thing. So they never showed it. And so how can you say that they show a girl being beaten to death? That's not the same trailer I've seen. I don't know if you've seen that trailer, but that's not the same trailer I've seen. So I don't understand why would you even come out now, especially in America, where they just sentenced a girl who was getting raped, abused, pimped out, and everything else, and she ended up killing her abuser, and they sentenced her to life. So why would you come out now talking about them showing scenes or acts like this in a video game that's for adults, ready, mature, for adults? A child under the age of 18 cannot go and purchase this game without a parent or an adult with them. So you're talking about that, and this is just for America. You're talking about that, but you perfectly fine with that child or that little girl who fought back and killed her accuser and got life in prison, right? You're perfectly fine with that. But you want to sit here and talk about a video game that you can't buy unless you're 18 plus years old, and you're talking about children seeing it, some children watching it. As far as that trailer, yes, if it was any children that was there and they watched it or whatever, but they didn't actually see her get hit. They seen him go upstairs after her. That was it. And then yes, they seen that he had, I guess, killed her after that or whatever. But they never showed any of the violence. Any of the violence that was actually ensuing upstairs or wherever he was doing it. So I don't understand what's the big deal about it, especially since how you see real violence in video games all the time, and those games are labeled mature. But you want to get on this video game, seeing that you don't take any stands for any of this stuff, pretty much in America, period. Anyways, most of the time that a child tells something like that or whatever, then they want to make it a big show. Oh, okay, well, you go back home, whatever. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna see. We're gonna do these visits or whatever, and see what your parents say or whatever, and then leave you there still while your parents is looking at you, or the accuser is looking at you like, oh yeah, you gonna get beat tonight or whatever. So why would you talk about a video game knowing that you don't really help anybody unless you see something, and then if you don't see something, then you go to their house and make it known that they've told, and then leave them in the house with the accuser. So it's pretty much crazy to me. Now I think somebody did say something about it in Parliament in the UK or something like that. I don't really know, but they said something about it too, and it might be censored out there or something like that. But I mean, I'm not from out there, so I don't know really what's the basis on censoring stuff out there. I don't know how they act when acts like that actually come up in their society. Like I said, I'm not from out there, but I know what goes on out here in America, and they act like they care. They'll get you for spanking your child before they get you for actually abusing your child. And it's weird out here too. Like, say you can try to rob somebody's house, they have a skylight, you be on the roof trying to get in, fall through it, and you can actually sue. It's been stories of that. It's been actual stories of somebody trying to get in, falling through somebody's skylight, and actually suing the person whose house they were trying to rob. This is what goes on in America, and you have this type of stuff, and this is what outrages you or whatever about anything that's going on. I don't too much understand it personally. You have to tell me why I should understand what this right here is, because this game is basically is a what would you do game. Would you sit there and let it happen? Would you walk away? Would you just keep on acting like it's nothing going on, or would you do something about it? So this game would be good for actual studies, like on people, on actual children. I would believe what would you do type of thing. This is what you should do, but no, they don't, because they don't want anybody to do anything in America to actually help themselves or anybody else. They want to, yeah, you call the police, and whenever the police get there hours later, then if you're still alive, they will help you. Don't help yourself ever. But yeah, if you if you feel differently or you feel the same, you could put it in the comment section below. I will read it. I will comment back. But like I said, if you liked this video, leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, you know what you can do. I'm out.